Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Lizard Build-A-Figure Wave Lasher. Now this symbiote was actually one of the seeds of Venom. It doesn't feature too many new parts. In fact, it may actually be 100% reused. However, it still is something really awesome. And coming around to the back of the box, we have the picture of the figure, we have a small bio, everyone else in the wave, and the Build-A-Figure Lizard, which looks epic. So, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and take a closer look. And here's Lasher out of the packaging, and yes, he does sport some reused parts. For example, we have the Scarlet Spider and the Black Suit Spider-Man head, and then we've got the tentacles, the tendrils from the Superior Venom figure, etc, etc. But what this guy does have that other symbiotes do not have is an epic paint job. And by that I mean, when I first saw this guy, I thought it was going to be like a flat green or like almost kind of a black, really dark. But when this guy's lit up, I mean, look at how metallic, look at the shine on those arms. Really fantastic. So you've got the kind of bright, I guess flat green on the chest there, which isn't painted all that well. You can see some coverage issues. It's a bit thicker there on the neck than it is there on the center of the chest. But the overall design of it, it comes off really well. And it's a fantastic way of getting the symbiotes to look the way they do. I'd love a Venom that is made, with black, with a kind of, a really shiny blue coming through. So it has a very classic comic book feel. Now, the new Venom that we're going to be getting is just, again, going to be a flat black. I'm not really impressed with it whatsoever. The head looks way too big on the body, or at least it sits really weirdly on the neck. And then you're not getting all that many new parts with it, so it's like, what's the point? Because it doesn't even have a different body to the recent one. But when you get something like this, sure, you're getting reused parts, but he looks absolutely fantastic, and it's not something that we normally get, especially on a figure that isn't in a suit, for example, like an Iron Man figure, which is normally when you see this kind of, metallic, marbly sort of a look. But this is the best that I've ever seen of it, besides the blue on the Ironmonger Build-A-Figure. That was fantastic. Now, the tendrils, they do actually have 4 individual ports, so as you can see, they're like different shapes. You can see it on the hole right there. You can turn them when they're in the shapes, and you can put them in the different holes, but they are meant to stay in their specific holes, so you can turn them and do whatever you want with them. You can force them into the other holes, but they are really supposed to go in this orientation. So you got the 2 close to him coming over the top of him right there, and then the 2 coming down lower, down by his legs. So when he's standing up straight, they just pretty much around the legs there, looking pretty sweet. But it would be nice if they had a bendy wire, or if they all had the same shape connector, so that it was easier to go ahead and plug them wherever you wish. Now, the figure stands just over 6¼ inches tall and sports your really awesome butterfly jointed epic Spider-Man articulation. So we have the head that moves up and down, left and right, and a bit of pivot there as well. The butterfly joints at the shoulders, which is epic. Rotation all the way around at the shoulder, as well as the in and out. Rotation at the upper part of the arm. Double jointed elbows. Rotation and the hinge there at the wrist. You don't get any interchangeable hands on this guy, but I don't really mind all that much. We do have the ab crunch, which comes down a decent way and moves back as well, not hindered by those tendrils. We got the waist movement. The hips move out to the side. Very similar, I think, to the kind of like first Pizza Spider-Man that we got. I don't think it moves as much as the more recent ones. I think they might get a bit more movement than that. Not too sure. It might actually be about the same as the newer sort of Pizza Spider-Man. But it moves up this much and back a little bit. Rotation at the upper part of the thigh. Double jointed knees, and then we have the ankle pivot, and the feet move up and down. And what's pretty cool is we do actually get the toes on this guy. So if you're a symbiote fan, this guy is a must-have. He looks awesome. Yes, he has some reused parts, but they are reused very well, and he looks exactly like he should for this version of Lasher, which is absolutely perfect in my eyes. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to check out my social media to stay up to date, I do also have a Facebook page now, so go ahead and check out the links in the description below. There's some videos on the screen right now, and for more Marvel Legends and more, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.